Welcome back, Chiefs fans, to Over 50 today. I'm going to be giving my reaction to the Chiefs losing to the Bengals 34-31. Just want to put this out there that if you hear some noise in the background, neighbors are getting the roof done, and there's nowhere for me to record inside the house. So once again, doing the best I can. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button, comment down below, share this video out there, and let's get started. First off, I got to give props to the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals, I mean, look, if you can have one receiver, well, I was going to start with team stats, but if you can get one guy right here, Jamar Chase, if you can give him 12 targets, he catches 11 of them for 266 yards and 3 touchdowns. And at no point in time does the defense double him. You keep going back to that. I mean, I can't blame Cincinnati. I mean, I can blame Kansas City all day long. I mean, I don't know how on 3rd and 27, you don't double that guy. Well, yeah, the other guys can hurt you too. Yeah, but the other guys haven't been hurting you to this extent. I mean, I heard it's not official yet, but Charvarius Ward has put in papers for a name change. He's going to change his name to Charvarius Chase, because Jamar Chase is now his daddy. I mean, he got owned. I mean, not just by a little bit. He got owned by a whole lot. I mean, that was just ridiculous. I understand Spags doesn't like to double people and this, that, and the other. But at some point in time, I mean, you know, damn, the guy's already gone for over 200 yards. Maybe you should give him a little more attention. Obviously, Ward needed the help. I mean, I don't know what game Spags was watching, but the one I was watching, I mean, Charvarius Ward just, I mean, he looked just ridiculous. I don't even know where to go with that. And then the offense, and this isn't all on Charvarius Ward, but the offense, you've got to put up more than 3 points in the second half. Okay? I understand the kickoff return got, you know, called back because of a block in the back, but you have to get more than 3 points. You know, so, you know, I give Cincinnati props. I mean, they came out and they played a great game. I mean, you look at the numbers. If you'd have told me that the Chiefs were going to have 414 yards of total offense, okay, right there, 414, all right, and you were told me that they were going to have 259 passing, and then you were going to tell me that they were going to run for 155 yards. Okay, this is the Chiefs running the ball for 155 yards, 2 touchdowns. Okay, I would have said there's no way they lose that game. This is how the game was lost. 10 penalties for 83 yards. You can't have 10 penalties for 83 yards and expect to beat a good team. I mean, the Bengals are a good team. I mean, I totally don't get it. And I'm not going to blame the referees, but I just kind of find it interesting. And this is from KCTV5 News. And I don't know if it's probably not going to play, but Andy Reid basically says, well, I'll just let it play. It's not going to play. Let's put there we go, put the closed captioning on. Okay, so big plays in the penalties. You know, that's what got us, and there were just way too many penalties. Now, what I like here is what he says. You know, he talks about the touchdown for the kickoff return, the 4th down play where the defense did a nice job of stopping them on the 1-foot line. But this is what he's like, I'd like to comment on each one, but I don't want to be fined. He'd like to comment on each one, but he doesn't want to be fined. I think that says a lot right there. I'd be interested to see if the Chiefs, you know, send correspondence off the NFL office, see if the NFL office comes back and says, yeah, you got a point there on that one. Not taken away from the Bengals. I mean, you can't blame the referees for losing the game. I mean, the offense has got to score more than 3 points. So I'm going to say it again, give props to the Bengals. I mean, this is the wake-up call that I think the Chiefs needed. And as much as it, as it sucks that the number 1 seed is not going to happen. I mean, unless, the Texans somehow wow the Titans, and I suppose anything could happen. But this is, I think, a wake-up call, and the Chiefs needed this. You always wonder if there's ever such a thing as a good loss. I don't think there's ever a good time to lose. You should always be trying to do your best. You should always be trying to win. But this might be just a way for the Chiefs to, sort of be like, whoa, hey, we're not there yet. We have not arrived. We're doing better than we started out. And, the NFL should have buried us when they had the chance. That's all fine and good to say that. But after this game, Spags, you need to get to work. You need to pick up your lunch pail and turn 2. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. It's a rough loss, but, any kind of loss like this is, so don't go blaming the refs. Give the Bengals their props. I mean, it is what it is. Maybe this will be the wake-up call that the Kansas City Chiefs need. One little bit of information, Lucas Niang tore his patella tendon, so that sounds to me like he's done. But how about Joe Thuney playing tackle, man? Joe Thuney looked good at tackle. I mean, I was starting to freak out when we lost Niang, but Joe Thuney, he picked it up and he did a good job. I even saw in one video where Joe Burrow said, "Yeah, we were lucky we got some calls." So yeah, I hear the whole thing about the referees, but you can't blame the referees, bottom line. So with that, I hope everyone's having a happy New Year. Bengals fans, you guys should be proud. You locked up that NFC North. So I hope we see you in Arrowhead. That's what I'd like to see, because I think this chapter is just starting. I think this could be a good rivalry between Burrows and Mahomes. But with that, you have a good one, and I'll catch you later.